काञ्चना गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिमत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यईश्वरम्. So Hare Krishna everyone, thank you all for joining, and I was just thinking about the topic and thought that it would be very nice to talk about Purushottam month, because we see that the coming 17th of May, I think it is a Sunday, Purushottama month begins. So, are you all able to hear me? Sorry, let me check that.
We can hear Mataji.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you.
Thank you. So, it's a very, very special month. So, we thought it would be very nice, and of course, probably some of them, some of you would have been observing this month for quite some time. But it's always nice to remind ourselves about the glories of all these very special months which are coming, which have been given to us, so that we can become more closer, we can come more closer to Krishna. So it's all Krishna's causeless mercy that because we are living in a world where we are saying that we don't have any time. So Krishna is giving an extra time by giving an extra month and extra mercy. So it is a wonderful way we can actually utilize this month. So the more we know the glories, the more the times we hear the glories, the more we feel inspiration and enthusiasm to engage nicely and take advantage of this wonderful month which is coming ahead. Okay, so I was just thinking to say, what is this Purushottama month? So Purushottama month, as we know, it is also called Purushottama Adhik Mas. So Adhik, the word Adhik means additional or extra. And why it is called extra? So if we see, we have two kinds of, calendars. We have, one is a Vedic calendar, and now we have the modern calendars. So the Vedic calendar is more based on the lunar cycle, and the English calendar which we are following now, the modern calendar, which is very much based on the calculation of the sun. So if you take the moon cycle, it is like we have 354 days, right, in a year, and if you take the sun's movement, solar calendar, it is 365 days. So we can see there is 11 days difference in a year. So this 11 days, if you take it for 3 years or nearly 32 months, it forms a full 1 month of 30 days. So an additional month has been added to harmonize both the calendars of Vedic calendar and the solar calendar. Both the lunar and the solar calendar get harmonizes or balances by this additional month. So it is not just a mathematical adjustment, but it is actually a spiritual adjustment, we should say, because this is a very special month. If we hear the story, we really understand that it is something extraordinary. And so that is about the Adhik Mas, why this extra month has come, and it is not just for, as I say, material adjustment, but a month has been given so that we can all get the special mercy. Just like Krishna also gives special bonus in special months. Like we have the Damodar month, we have the Vaishak. We are currently in the Vaishak month, which is also considered as one of the very, very special months. So Magh month is also considered a very special month. So like that, there are special times given where people who cannot actually follow all the practices all throughout the year, at least they can take advantage of these special days or special months, special occasions, so that they can also be delivered, and they can also get that blessings, and they can progress. So that's the purpose. So that's why Krishna very kindly has arranged this very special month, and that's why we call it as Adhik Mas. But actually speaking, before this month got the name Purushottama, initially this month was considered as like a Malamas, or like a contaminated month, or an inauspicious month, where people can't do many pious activities, and people were actually kind of condemning this month, or kind of criticizing this month, that we can't do any pious activities and things like that, because it's not auspicious. So so then the presiding deity of that month, she felt very sad and upset. So she thought that, let me go and request, let me go and take shelter of Lord Narayana. So then Lord Narayana, she goes, and then she actually she cries, and she tells that everyone is actually criticizing, man, nothing can be done on this month. I have no protector, and I have no name. All the other months have got, and but this is my situation, and you know very well, my dear Lord, and you give protection to all those who are rejected by everybody. You are the only shelter. So please, grant me shelter at your lotus feet. So then Lord Narayana actually consoles her, and actually he takes her to the Goloka Vrindavan. So from Vaikunta, personally the Lord Narayana takes her, the presiding deity of the Purushottam month, to Goloka Vrindavana to meet with Krishna. So there, it is even before entering Goloka Vrindavana, the effulgence, as we know, Goloka Vrindavan is fully effulgent, and the effulgence comes from the Supreme Lord. So it's like millions and millions of moons cannot be compared to that illumination which is coming from the Goloka Vrindavan. So she could not even handle that, effulgence. So then Lord Narayana goes in the front, and the presiding deity of the Purushottama, she comes behind. And then they go to Lord Shri Krishna, and then she actually, Lord Narayana tells her this thing. And we may wonder, how is Lord Narayana meeting Lord Krishna? Because as we know, the origin, we see in the Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So the origin of all the Vishnu Murtis, the Vishnu Tattvas. And so there, she is actually offering her prayers, and she is crying. And so then Lord Shri Krishna says that, please do not, cry. And then sorry. So please do not cry. And then since you said that you do not have any protector, I will personally be your protector, and you will be called by my name, and you will be given all the importance, as people give for myself. So the Lord actually gives all that assurance, to to the presiding deity of Purushottama month. And so then she was given the name Purushottama, So Purushottama month, the name comes, the Lord himself offering his name. And the Lord also gives a lot of, he gives benedictions for that month, which I will read it out a little later. Let me finish this and then, yeah, I have to read this, then we can understand the glories. So then Lord Krishna actually tells how glorious is this month of Purushottama. So in that way, the Purushottama month, this Adhik Mas gets this very special name of the Lord, Supreme Lord himself. As we know, Purusha Uttama. Purusha means the personality, Uttama means the topmost, the supreme, or the topmost personality, or the supreme personality. So that's why it's really very, very special. And I can just read out some of the glories, and which we will just give me a second, and then I will tell. But originally the story was told by actually speaking, the sages in the Naimisharanya. They all have gathered together for a great sacrifice, and then they would actually see Suta Goswami arriving there, and they would become very happy because they could get the they could get the audience of Suta Goswami. So they are asking Suta Goswami that in this world where people are all suffering, and the only shelter is hearing the various activities, the glorious activities and pastimes of the Supreme Lord. But could you please tell us something more specific, which can actually deliver all the people for the benefit of the people of the world? Then of course we all know, Suta Goswami tells how Srimad Bhagavatam is his solace, and we know how that comes. So that time he actually talking about this conversation between Narada Muni. So Narada Muni and Lord Narayan, say both are having a conversation, because where Narada Muni is asking that people have forgotten the ultimate goal of life. So please tell something which is very useful for the householders and the people in the renounced order of life. Then Lord Narayana smiles and he says that I will tell you the glories of Purushottama month, which was earlier shared between by Krishna himself to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So there is a lot of conversation here. So basically Saunaka Rishi, all the sages cited by Saunaka Rishi asking Suta Goswami, and Suta Goswami is telling about the conversation which happened between Narada Muni and Lord Narayana, and actually Lord Narayana is telling the original conversation which happened between Yudhishthira Maharaj and Krishna. And there it is basically the glories of this Purushottama month. So I just share with you a few words. Are you able to see my video, Prabhu?
Not yet, Mataji.
Yes,
You are able to see me or not?
we can see you,
We
Mataji.
can see you, Mataji.
Okay.
Not the video. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. 1 second. Okay, I just wanted to share this this page of mine. 1 second. Let me. Yeah. Are you able to see?
It's being loaded, Mataji, now.
Okay.
Yeah, now we can see. Yes.
Yeah. So here, the Suta Goswami, Krishna says the glories of when Lord Vishnu brought the presiding deity of Purushottam month to Goloka Vrindavana. He says that, "Oh Vishnu, you have done a very great deed by bringing this extra month to me. You will become even more famous for performing this act. Because you have accepted this Malamasa, I will also accept her. I shall make this poor extra month just like me in quality, fame, opulence, realization, success, and in giving benediction to the devotees. This month will become equally potent to me. I am bestowing all my divine qualities in this abused month. Named after me, this month will be famous as Purushottama month in this world. O Janardana, now that she has imbued my qualities, I myself will become the husband and protector of this Purushottama month. And being equal to me, this month will be the master of all other months. Now this month will become worshipable by one and all. Everyone should pay their obeisances to her. Everyone should worship her. This month is equally as powerful as me to give any type of benediction to its observer. The worshipper of this month will be able to burn all his possible sinful reactions to ashes, and after enjoying a blissful life in the material realm, he will return back to Godhead. O Garuda Dvaja, Lord Shri Krishna continued, my Goloka is unattainable to the performance of austerities. Mahatmas engage in pious activities, to people who maintain celibacy, or to those who fast their whole life's duration. But just by observing Purushottama month and becoming a devotee, one can easily cross over this material ocean and return back to Godhead. Observance of this Purushottama month is the best of all austerities. Just as a farmer produces a rich harvest by planting seeds in nicely cultivated land, so an intelligent man who practices devotional service towards the Supreme Lord in this Purushottama month will enjoy a blissful life while in this world, and after leaving his body, he will return back to Godhead. An unfortunate, ignorant man who does not perform any japa, does not give any charity, does not pay respect to Lord Shri Krishna and his devotees, does not behave properly to Brahmanas, who makes enmity with others, and who blasphemes the Purushottama month will go to hell for an unlimited period. Lord Shri Krishna continued, how can a person make his life successful unless he performs devotional service in this Purushottama month? A person who is fully engaged in sense gratification and does not give any special importance to this sacred month becomes the best candidate for hell. All human beings should perform some devotional service in this Purushottama month by daily worshipping me, Shri Krishna, by chanting my holy names, study of Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, giving in charity, offering ghee lamp, etc. So, which I will tell you later, but I'll stop sharing it just to give you an idea. We saw so much glories, isn't it? Yeah. So he says that this is such a glorious month. And then further on, Krishna tells to Yudhishthira Maharaj, that because the Pandavas were at that time, they have lost all the kingdom and they were in the Kamyavan, in the forest. So that is the time Krishna, also shared this glories of Purushottama, and he said to the Pandavas, the Purushottama month just, got over, and you people did not, observe it, and that's why you are going through a lot of challenges. And then Krishna said that now it's going to come. When the Purushottama month is again coming, please do observe it very carefully. And then Krishna also says to Draupadi, Draupadi, why you have to go through so many hardships? Because we could see that Draupadi was insulted in the, in the assembly of the Kauravas. And of course she called Krishna's name and she was protected. And but Krishna says to Yudhishthira, the Pandavas and Draupadi, that about her early life. So in the early life of Draupadi, she was daughter of a great sage by name Medhavi. So this sage was very devoted, and but his wife, she died at a young age. When the child was a young age, she died. So he was on his own raised this girl child, and when she became of the youthful age, this Medhavi Rishi, the sage Medhavi, could not get her married. So at the same time, this girl could see all other girls of her age got married and they have children, and she was very disturbed. At the top of it, what happened was his father could not arrange. At some point of time, he left his body also. So now she was like left alone, nobody to look after, care for her, and she was very sad and morose. So that was the time Durvasa Muni actually came to the ashram of Sage Medhavi. So this girl, is the daughter of a king, Sage Medhavi. She looked at Durvasa Muni and she fell at his feet, and she cried, explaining her condition. And Durvasa Muni was a great friend of Sage Medhavi. So she became very compassionate to her. And then she said to her about the glories of Purushottam month. And in that, he says, just by taking a holy bath in this month, a man or woman can completely become sinless. The Purushottama month is glorious than all other months, including Kartik month. The glories of all other months is not even equal to 1/16th of the glories of Purushottam month. We all know that the month of Kartik or Damodar month, whatever austerities we do, 100 times more benefit, right? But here we see that the month of Purushottama, it's like thousands of times more blessings. And the benefit what we do, or the blessings we get by performing the Damodar month, Kartik month, not even equal to 1/16th of the blessings or the benediction which Purushottama month can offer. Just imagine. So these glories are Sage Medhavi sharing this to not Sage Medhavi, and Durvasa Muni sharing it to the daughter of Sage Medhavi. And he says that the merit of a person who takes a bath even once, a holy bath basically in this month, is equal to the merit of taking bath in Ganga for 12,000 years. If someone could go in this Purushottam month and take a bath, holy dip, once, it is equal to taking bath in Ganga for 12,000 years. And if you will take a holy bath, give in charity and chant the holy name of Krishna during the month, all your miseries will go away. You will attain all kinds of perfection and all of your desires will be fulfilled. So Durvasa Muni became compassionate, and he shares the glories of Purushottama month so that she could deliver from this hellish condition. Holy bath. Holy bath is going to a holy river like Ganga, Yamuna, like a holy place, like holy dams, pilgrimage place, and take a dip in those holy waters. Thank you for asking it. So that is considered as so auspicious. And so Medhavi, this Durvasa Muni is telling to this daughter of Medhavi Rishi that please do something in this very auspicious month. It is very quickly coming. You please take advantage and all your miseries will be sorted. But you know what happened? This daughter of this sage Medhavi, she started, criticizing Durvasa Muni that you are just exaggerating. What just this 1 month can offer this much glories? I don't believe in all these things. I think you're cheating me. I don't believe this. It is called as a malamas. It is called as a very a month of like where you can't do any pious activities, and you are telling that it is so glorious. I can't believe that, and you are cheating me, and I am not going to follow this. So as soon as Durvasa Muni heard it, he became very angry, and he said that your father was my good friend, and I can see your pitiable condition, so I'm not going to punish you. But I cannot just tolerate the insult, insult towards Purushottama month. But at the same time, I don't want to curse you, but you will face the reaction for the offense you have caused, blaspheming this Purushottama month in your next life. So he said that and he left. So then she became very disturbed, and she was thinking, what can I do at this point? Immediately, because of her offense. Okay, if you can't go to the holy place, yeah, I'm going to cover that today, keeping it surprise. So hope you can stay till end. We have some shortcuts also Krishna gives. So then what happens is that so she becomes immediately the beautiful girl. She will become very ugly, and her whole body transforms, and because of the offense what she done, immediately she could see some reaction, and then she performs austerities towards Lord Shiva, praying to Lord Shiva for many years, and in the hot sun performing austerities, cold weather performing so many austerities, and finally Lord Shiva appears before her and he says, I'm very pleased, so ask for any benediction. And then she sees that, oh Lord Shiva, you know what the condition I'm going through, please grant me an husband. And then she couldn't hear anything from Lord Shiva, so she again asked, please grant me an husband. So like that she asks 5 times. Then Lord Shiva says Tatastu, and then he says that because you asked 5 times, husband, in your next life you will have 5 husbands. And then she becomes very disturbed. But then Lord Shiva disappears from that place, and then in the next life she appears as the daughter of King Drupada, from the fire yajna she comes, and she marries, the Pandavas. And then because of her the offense for offending the Purushottama month, she has to go through those very difficult or challenging time in the assembly of the Kauravas, where she was about to get disrobed. So all this Krishna says that this is all due to your offense towards Purushottama month and offending Durvasa Muni's and mainly the Purushottama month. So then so he tells that how actually and then he says that now Purushottama month will come, you please all follow very strictly and sincerely, then you see that all the challenges would go, and then you will be able to come back to my abode. And that's what happens after the Purushottama month. The Pandavas observe the Purushottama month, they'll get back the kingdom and then everything, and then at the end, they are after finishing their earthly pastimes, and they go back to the spiritual world. So this is one of the pastimes narrated in Padma Purana actually, that how this Purushottama month came, and how got the name Purushottama, how the Lord himself gave this name. So we see that so Narada Muni also, because it's a conversation, so Narada Muni is actually hearing the conversation between Krishna and Lord Krishna and Yudhishthira Maharaj through Lord Narayana. And then he becomes very happy and content. Oh, okay. Because the mood of Narada Muni, the great Rishi, as we all know, they are asking not for themselves. They are already liberated souls. They are asking this for the people, the fallen age of Kali, how they can get delivered, how they can get uplifted. So for that reason, actually, Narada Muni is asking that question to Lord Narayana, and this is what Lord Narayan shares. And then Narada Muni says, this Purushottama month is the best of all months. It is the best of all vratas and austerities. Even if one just hears the glories of Purushottama month faithfully, he will achieve devotional service to the Supreme Lord Purushottama, and all of his sinful reactions will be sorry, and all of his sinful reactions will be immediately nullified. One who performs Purushottama Vrata and worships Purushottama month properly will achieve unlimited merit and thus attain Goloka. These are the words of Narada Muni. So we see Krishna himself declaring, we see Lord Narayana sharing that with Narada Muni, Narada Muni declaring the glories of Purushottama mantra. So there is a book called Purushottama Mantra Mahatmya. In that there are so many stories are given. Probably I thought a couple of stories to share. How powerful is this month? It is mentioned about one hunter. So there was a hunter. He was, he went to the forest, and he was trying to, get catch some animals, and this thing, but he could not do so anything. So the whole night he was roaming around in the jungle, walking around, and he couldn't get anything. And in that frustration, he actually just sat down under a tree, and he could not eat, he could not sleep, but he could hear from a distance some Vaishnavas, some people, devotional people come performing kirtana, and doing some pujas. So he just heard some holy name, even he didn't even know what it is all about. So by just hearing that, after the time of the hunter finished, he died later at some point of time. When he went back to when the soul was taken back, he was taken to the spiritual world. Yamaraj sees that, and he says that now he should be taken to the spiritual world. He has not done anything wonderful. In fact, he was very sinful. But yet, just by even accidentally or unknowingly performing some, tapasya, austerities, that this person was elevated. That doesn't give a license for someone that, I do something willfully, I break all the laws, and then I follow Purushottama month, and then I get liberated. Krishna, many places it is mentioned that if anyone willfully does anything, that is considered as an offense to the Purushottama month. Just like in a holy name also, if someone thinks, okay, I can chant Hare Krishna, then I can do some mistake also, because the Hare Krishna mantra will nullify all the mistakes. So that's an offense to the holy name. As we know, the 10 offenses of the holy name is to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of the Lord. So similarly, one should not do that. But in this case of the hunter, he didn't know anything, but he just accidentally followed, and he got the blessings. Similarly, one very wealthy merchant, at some point of time, he lost all his wealth, and he became so poor, and there was nothing even to eat also. So he became so frustrated. All the family people became frustrated, and so that was the time the daughter of the merchant, she was hopeful. She said that, no, now the Purushottama month is coming, let's all do something. They didn't even have much money, nothing, so poor, but they were, she was going and begging and getting some oil to burn a lamp, and then they were offering that lamp, and performing the austerities, and offering the ghee lamp. And at later, that the merchant gets back his wealth, leads a happy life, and then at the end he performs a lot of devotional service, and then goes back to spiritual world. So like that, a lot of pastimes are given, that accidentally someone following this Purushottam month, or unknowingly following, even not knowing the glories of this month, if someone does does it, still they get so much of blessings. And at the same time, there are stories in the Purushottama and Mahatmya also, that those who actually blaspheme this month, or criticize this month, also get it is like both the reactions. You get the devotional uplifting reactions for someone glorifying, someone doing something, but also have a negative reaction of someone who criticizes it or who blasphemes this month. So that's also many stories are given, that how knowingly blaspheming, what they actually go through. So this kind of pastimes actually helps us to understand that we need to respect, because Krishna says this Purushottama month is not different from myself. So it is like blaspheming the Lord himself. Anything in relation with the Lord, if you are blaspheming, that is equal to the blasphemy of the Lord. So that is why one has to be very careful. Like the holy name of the Lord, we are blaspheming the holy name. That means we are blaspheming the Lord, because holy name is not different from Krishna. Similarly, Krishna says this month is not different from me in every aspect, every respect. This month is not different from me. So then, if we give it due respect, and if we sincerely take up the practice and then follow, then we see that we get loads and loads of blessings. So there are many recommended practices given in this month, which is something more practical, which we all can do. And this is coming once in 3 years. So what a blessing that we grab this opportunity. And this year it is, I will be sharing some flyers as well. It is starting May 17th and goes up to 14th of June. So very, very special. Many things can be done on this month. So I have put like a little like an acronym to understand better, because there are so many things. Just for my own understanding, I have put it like that, and then we can even consolidate that further. So what is that is, yeah. So I have put this as Purushottama only. So it is easy to kind of remember what are the things, what are the things we can do, recommended practices. But before we go to the recommended practices, how do we welcome this Purushottama month, or how we can prepare our heart for this month? So as we all know, if, say for example, if a guest is coming to our house, we want to welcome the guest, what would we do? If you can tell me, even unmute, or you can use the your chat box. How do we actually, what are the things we do before we welcome a guest?
We clean our house, Mataji, first.
Exactly, we clean our house. Most important thing. Then
We decorate our house and make nice prasadam for the guest.
Okay, we make nice prasadam for the guest. What else? What else we do?
Maybe Rangoli outside.
We make rangoli outside. Okay. Yeah. Then
Hare Krishna Mataji, we can find out from guests themselves that how we can please them.
okay. How we
Their
please them.
preferences, their choices, what they would like to do us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. Then that's a very valid point. Then how should be our consciousness and mood of welcoming a guest or welcoming anybody?
We like to make them very happy.
We like to make them very happy. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And what other kind of mood one should have?
We should be grateful that somebody is coming and we can serve them. Like,
Okay, grateful. Okay, like more simple, in simple terms. What's the most important thing which one should have?
We need to do what they like, Mataji. Like
We want to serve them, Mataji, nicely.
Yeah, we want to serve them nicely, and yeah, that is there. The mood of respect, isn't it? Mood of respect, love, at least respect, and humility. We won't be like we are not welcoming them or inviting them, showing what opulence I have. It's a mood of humility, right? A humble, grateful, as Mother said, humble, grateful, respectful mood of service. This is a heart we want to welcome, because unless we have that mood, I don't think so we can make the guest happy, right? If I want to make a guest happy, only when we have our consciousness in the spirit, we can actually touch the heart of a guest, any guest for that matter. So similarly here, welcoming Purushottama month, that means it is as good as welcoming the Lord. So this whole month is an opportunity, as Mataji mentioned. We are first grateful to the Lord that in the world where everyone is complaining, no time, no time, no time, and what we have got, extra time, right? We got extra time. We got the extra time of 30 days. And this 30 days is extra mercy, full of mercy. Every moment Just like in Damodar month, we all were so busy, trying to do things. This 30 days are so, so special, in the sense that we are very grateful that this, Krishna has given us an extra opportunity, an extra time for us to come close to him, to purify ourselves, to develop more love for him, and then also not only for us, to help and bring many more people to connect, because it's what an opportunity that this many benefits are given. It is not just for me. If I know that something is so wonderful and amazing, like for example, if a COVID time, say someone has found a medicine, and you know that medicine, will you just keep that medicine with you, or will you be giving out to others also, when you know that so many people are dying, because of the disease? Naturally, you want to go and help others also, isn't it? Similarly, we all know in this material world, so many things are happening. We were seeing last week, fear, so much fear for so many things. People are living a fearful life, even though the happiness, in a day, if we truly see people, how much time you truly feel happiness. One moment you're happy, the next moment there is something coming up. So like that, we are living in a world of unsteady world, and so many challenges. Padam padam et vipadam natesham. Every moment there is, every step there is a danger. So in this kind of world, people are going through so many problems, so many difficulties, and agitations, disturbances, trials and tribulations. So we can also be of some help. And here is that very extra merciful time we have got this whole month. So how we can actually also give out this mercy to others. So it is a mood of gratitude, mood of humility. We are not, we actually, if we actually analyze how much we are actually personal to Krishna, or how much we are actually grateful to Krishna. We have so many things in our life. We are too busy that, it is like we take things for granted. Many of our practices remains in a very mechanical platform. How much time we truly offer our gratitude to the Lord, if not by words, even in our thoughts. So here Krishna is very loving, and he says that I will give you more mercy. So our heart should be like, Krishna, I don't deserve this, but you are so kind. You're always giving us a way so that we can be uplifted. So in a mood of gratitude, in a mood of love, and as you said, cleaning our hearts. So we want to, receive the Lord, in a very nice, in a purified consciousness. So in that mood we are actually welcoming. So this is some internal, it's not, there are many recommended practices which we are going to see, but before that we also want to be more grateful. That's why this is a pre-preparation for the Purushottama month. We could have given this talk later, after next month, next week also, next Monday also, but the more we here we are trying to just share some little insights into this month, but the glories are unlimited. So the more we hear, the more we know why we have to do what we have to do, and the Krishna's love and kindness, for all the fallen souls of this age, then naturally what happens, we receive it with a great humility and gratitude. So when we receive in that heart, and we are eager to see how we can serve so that we can please the Lord, at the end of the day, service pleases the Lord. It is not the way I want to do, it is the way the Lord wants to do. So that means, what are the things recommended by the Lord, or the recommended in the scriptures, which would be very pleasing to Him? So if I have the knowledge, then I can make an effort to do in that way. If I don't have the knowledge, how do I do? I can't do anything. So that is why it is very important. Hearing comes first. So the more we hear, the more our ignorance gets removed, and then we know what actually I have to do. I can please the Lord. So that's why more we have to hear, the more we read, we will get this inspiration, we will get the enthusiasm, and we have the knowledge to serve the Lord. So then we can try to see whatever possible. In fact, the more the don'ts are also there, we can focus more on the do's, and then naturally the don'ts will be taken care of. But there are some don'ts, yes, which we need to mindful of. which we will see. So in that heart, we are preparing our heart every single day. We are countdown. It's like sometimes we have our near and dear ones, someone coming to our home, or some esteemed devotees are coming to come to our house, or some sannyasis visiting our house. Then we start, oh, another 1 week to go, 7 days to go, 6 days to go, 5 days to go. Have I prepared? Oh, this is a checklist. Okay, house is clean. This is done. That is done. Have I got all the things which is required? So our heart is full of joy and gratitude, full of meditation of what I can do, how I can serve them. So this is the mood we want to develop and cultivate for welcoming Purushottama Mass. So in that mood, now we are looking into all those different practices. Okay, what are those things which I can, each one can do different things, because some of us may put a tick box for everything, some of us may pick up one or two. So what is that one thing which I want to, even one thing, if you can take more things, great, but at least a minimum one thing out of the whole list, if I can pick it up for the month of Purushottam, at least, we may not be able to do whole life, at least if I can pick it up for Purushottam, that's great. And what is that one thing I should avoid or I should give up? Because see, Krishna consciousness is all about not just externals, as we all know. All these services, all these devotional activities are meant to cleanse internally. So it is very important, the attitude. That is why in giving up, we are not just giving up some physical item. Okay, I'm going to fast from this particular item. But it is also a mentality which I want to give up. I want to make an effort to give up in this month, at least 1 month. Similarly, a mentality which I want to pick up. So basically we are doing two different things. One is external, one is internal. So we are going to list everything. So we can choose one external minimum to follow in this month. You don't have to share with me. You can actually, we have few more days left. You can meditate upon this. You reflect on this. And then you see, what is that? This 1 month I want to, consciously and carefully, I want to make an effort to follow this. So in that way we can make a sankalpa. So I'll list the whole thing. And there is one thing which all of us can do, that is the Purushottama month challenge, which I'm going to talk. 2 things which I'll be talking there. So we will see that. So what are the different recommended practices? We have Purushottama, as I said. The first one is P. The P stands for prayers. Prayers and purification. So prayers, external prayer. There are many prayers we can offer to the Lord in the Purushottama month. And especially it is recommended to offer Lord Brahma's prayers, Brahmaji's prayers to Krishna. That is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. I can tell you, Canto 10, Chapter 14. Prabhu, if you can put it in the chat box. Canto 10, Chapter 14, Lord Brahma's prayers to Krishna. So this is a very special prayer. If someone could offer, recite every day, that's great. And many other prayers also. Prayers of, there are many prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam. Other prayers can also be done. This is very much recommended. And we can make our own customized prayers also and offer to the Lord. What I want to, pray to the Lord. So, and so this is all for the internal purification. So we are praying to the Lord to develop those devotional qualities which will help us to accelerate our attachment to the Supreme Lord. So P for prayers. One is prayers. We can pray for different services which we want to do. Could be, I want to, chant nicely. I want to develop this. I want to, give Krishna, whatever prayers you may have. And also a prayer to internalize of deepening some qualities which you want to actually pray for. So that is something for P. And then U is for upgrading our chanting. Upgrading our chanting, both quality and quantity. In the Purushottama month, many devotees, they increase their chanting. Those already chanting 16, they go to 20, they go to 25, 32, whatever like that. So quality, how much I can hear the holy name, how focused, attentive japa I am doing, or early morning japa I can do. So all about working on the quality and quantity of our japa. If someone is not chanting, they can, this month is perfect. One of the most recommended practice is chanting. So we can see that we can increase our chanting or pick up, chanting if at all we are not chanting, already chanting is, and quality. Working on the quality, upgrading our chanting both in quality and quantity. Then R is for, specifically I have put this because this month it is mentioned, reciting the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, because the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is called Purushottam Yoga. As the month name is Purushottama month, so Purushottama Yoga, that it is one of the smallest chapters in Bhagavad Gita, only 20 verses. And one of our Purushottama challenge, which I am going to talk about, is about this, that we are going to have a challenge for, we will make a leaflet shortly, that whoever could memorize all the 20 verses in the chapter 15, they can try this, or we are going
जैसे
to have,
तुम अपना किसी का करा लेना, मेरे मैं किसी और से करा
so this is like we have level 1, level 2, level 3, like that. In level 1 is all the verses, and we have other levels also. We may think, 20 verses I may not be able to memorize. Why? Because Krishna's words, 15th chapter is fully Krishna is talking, and the more we able to say Krishna's the Bhagavad Gita, it is Krishna's song basically. The more we repeat, the more we memorize, the more we meditate, the more we do the smaranam, very pleasing to the Lord. Krishna, in fact, he says that one who reads this divine conversation between me and you, Arjuna, they are worshipping me by their intelligence. So how nice. In our childhood, how many things we would have memorized, right? All throughout our childhood, in our school days, in our academic life, right from school to university, how many things we would have memorized. Big books, could be marketing to whatever you name it, all the subjects in science and everything. But have we used anything in our life? No. That moment we used for examination, just gone. But it is important that we try to at least learn a few verses from Bhagavad Gita. The Lord has personally spoken from his lotus lips. So at least we should try to memorize some verses from Bhagavad Gita, and especially because this is Purushottama mantra. When we read, Krishna becomes, see here is a soul sincerely trying to value and learn what I have spoken. The Lord becomes pleased. So it's very nice that we try to make an effort. So this is a wonderful opportunity. Even we can begin now also in advance. So every day if we keep reading, reciting, actually there is we can try to share all this. Prabhu, you can note down also. There is a recitation of this Purushottama Yoga, 15th chapter, by many senior devotees. That recording kind of thing also we can share. And if you constantly hear and chant, we can easily memorize. That's one way. And we can try to, a second option also is translation. Connecting with the translation reading makes more sense. So these are some of the options which we will release it out, but this is one of the Purushottama month challenge we are planning to do. So in that way, every day we are, and if I tell you, if you simply read one time, not even takes 5 minutes. Try and see for yourself. 5 minutes just to read the 20 verses. Even you can take a printout and keep it and then read. 5 minutes only. And put the translation also so you can understand the meaning and read it. It's not, and we can even, if you have a board in the house, you can even put it one verse to to learn every day. And whenever you get time, you come and look into it, and then you try to remember it. So more we are conscious. So we recite this reciting 15 chapter. We are also trying to memorize this 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. And you Utsaha. What is Utsaha? Utsaha is enthusiasm. Here we have put a quality. Why? Because this quality is the most important quality in devotional life. Doesn't matter whether you want to distribute books. If someone doesn't have enthusiasm, he cannot distribute books. He may be the most knowledgeable person, he may know everything, shastras, everything, but no enthusiasm, nobody will buy the book. So similarly, if you are a preacher or you are someone who wants to share, if you don't have the enthusiasm and you yourself feel very the same, even the audience cannot hear anything. So everything needs enthusiasm. Any service needs utsaha. Srila Rupa Goswami mentions that as the top, utsaha nishaya dhairyat, one of the favorable devotional quality recommended. So why utsaha? So that we can not go on the monotonous mechanical mode of service. So this is something which we can to work on, see that every service am I doing it mechanically or with enthusiasm. Tick box. Oh, very mechanical. Okay, now gear up ourselves to do with enthusiasm. So this is something for that, an internal reflection here. And yes, for study books like Srimad Bhagavatam, every day studying Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, even for some time. We can allocate some time and then read every single day. And also, yes, for singing special bhajans. There are recommended bhajans every day to sing. One of that at least we can sing is this month is more about pleasing not just Krishna. This is a month more about pleasing Radha and Krishna together. So that is why it is like more songs which is glorifying Radha Krishna, like Jai Radha Madhava, Radha Krishna Pranamora, then Yugalashtakam, that is then you have Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan, then Jagannath Ashtakam, because Purushottama month, Jagannath Ashtakam. Then very much recommended is the Chorashtakam by Bilva Mangal Thakur, Nandanandanashtakam. So these are all recommended this thing, so we can try to kind of learn or sing each day at least one, whatever works out. So to please Radha and for their pleasure, we are singing the songs. And holy dhams. If anyone getting an opportunity to visit any holy dham, they can actually go, and holy rivers, sacred rivers, we can get dip. And one Mataji asked a question. So if we can't go to any holy rivers, every early morning when we take bath, we can say Ganga 3 times loudly. Ganga, Ganga, Ganga. That's also like a Ganga Snan. So that is one thing we can do. And holy dham and also Harikatha, hearing more about the glories of Krishna. Then for offering ghee lamp, most recommended is every day, just like in Damodar month we offer Damodar Aarti, right? So this month also we offer ghee lamp to Radha Krishna. So in Damodar month we offer to Lord Damodara, so here we'll offer to Radha Krishna. If you have a deity, picture of Krishna, Radha Krishna, we can offer. Then T is tapasya. This month people offer some austerities. What kind of austerities? Some people actually do reduce their eating sometimes, but keep that is not very much recommended. If someone can do, great, but keep your health in mind also. Certain food items, if someone want to not to take, that is also okay. Then at least mainly ekadasi, forget about other days doing. If they can do, great. If not, at least 2 ekadasis which is coming in Purushottama month, if everyone could follow, even people who can't like I can't fast, they can do a non-grain fasting. People who could do full fasting, they can do with fruits or a non-grain food also they can take with. So at least the 2 ekadasi you can fast. And what are other tapasya is waking up early in the morning. Brahma Muhurta is recommended this month to wake up early and do a early morning bath. Even the Vaishak month, the same. It is very much recommended in all the months. In Damodar month also, that was very much recommended. Early Brahma Muhurta, waking up, and then Snan is very much recommended. That's why Mangalarti, if someone could do Mangalarti, that's great. So Purushottama month, if someone could do Mangalarti, at least if every day I could do, great. If I can't do, at least how many days maximum possible, I can wake up early in the morning, take shower and do the Aarti. So you can at least even count, okay, this month I should do at least this many Mangalartis. So anyway, we'll be doing Mangalarti, but I'm saying Mangalarti at the, recommended time of at least 4:35 o'clock, Mangalarti, if someone could do. So that is something which we can think of. So these are the tapasya. Main tapasya is waking up early in the morning, taking a bath, doing Aarti for the Lord, then and ekadasi, if we could fast for ekadasi with fruits also fine, or non-grain food. So then another T is teaching and sharing Krishna consciousness. Purushottama month is not just for myself, it's for others also. That's a mood of great personalities like Narada Muni. He's inquiring for the benefit of others. And this is a mood of Srila Prabhupada and the entire Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition is a Goshti Anandis. We are, the mood is that how I actually can bring all the suffering souls also to the shelter of Krishna so that their life becomes happy. So that's the mood. So that means teaching and sharing Krishna consciousness. So we have a very beautiful program. Just like in Damodar month, everyone go do, welcome Damodar to your house, and we do a Damodar puja at home. Similarly, we have Purushottam puja. So you can book the programs. We will share the leaflets soon with the links, and you can book the Purushottam month puja. It is a free puja, absolutely. Just like in Damodar month, we come for 1 hour program. So here also we can come, and we will bring a Radha Krishna picture of the Lord, and then the lamps, we will offer lamps. We will sing the, mostly we will be singing Chaurashtakam or one of the recommended songs. We will do japa and we will tell the glories of Purushottam month. That's it. So it's wonderful, auspicious. If you welcome, Purushottama puja in your house, if you perform, it is such a great blessing. And you can recommend this to all your friends, families, whoever it is, once in 3 years, free of charge. The whole home gets, blessed. We are getting blessed. Whoever is coming and hearing gets blessed. So, and Krishna sees that we are so giving this mercy to others, we get, the blessings multiplies many-fold times. So this is one of the most recommended one. And association of devotees. So this is a month we should not miss our weekly association, like Bhakti Vriksha's weekly Bhakti Vrikshas are there. Please don't miss this off, because in every Bhakti Vriksha, towards the end, you will be singing one of the songs, recommended bhajans, either in the beginning or the end. And offering lamps will be going on in all the Bhakti Vriksha, gatherings. So what a mercy. If you have your friends, family, anybody, please bring them and take advantage of this wonderful association. Please don't miss it. And Yam is mercy, special mercy through charity. This month recommended for charity, just like in Damodar month also charity to, to the temples, to important devotional services to the Vaishnavas, giving them multifold times blessing. So very, very much recommended. Then the last A, avoid. All our recommended practice we saw. The last A is avoid bad association. Avoid like prajalpa, unnecessary talks, criticisms, and anything which is not favorable for devotional service, we avoid, because it is like pouring water on the weeds. So positive things gives positivity, the negative things also have a negative this thing. So we don't want to waste the time and energy in something which is unfavorable. If something comes up like that, we need to just ignore and leave, or take shelter of some seniors' guidance and see how we can navigate through the challenge and go, but not waste our time. So this is the last one is A. So many things. Also we may wonder, oh my God, so many things I can't remember. Is it everything important? Yeah, everything is important. As I said, you can probably hear this recording one more time and see all that which is, because I don't want to just tell a few and and Tulasi Seva, Go Seva, so devotional service, all kinds of devotional service you can do, so that is also very highly recommended. So I've covered mostly whatever I could cover in this one. So you can hear that again and see what are the things you can do. And one of the most things which can give you the highest thing, I would say, is this Purushottam Puja. This Purushottam Puja, please try your best to host in your house, and share this with all the friends and families. They get this blessing, because otherwise another 3 years we need to wait to get the next Purushottam month. So that's one thing we can very easily do and get a lot of blessings. And also we take the sankalpa of this Purushottam challenge of 15th chapter recitation. So that's one thing. And then there are many internalizing things. I've said many things here. So we have to see that one quality which I want to pick up. Okay, this month I want to be very cautious that I am not talking bad about any devotee. Example, I'm not talking anything bad about any devotee. So could be one thing. Or I am not criticizing any devotee at the back. Or I am, what I should say, positive thing. Okay, I will try my best to see that I will cooperate with all the devotees in all the services. Doesn't matter, I have a difference of opinion or whatever it is. Example I'm saying. Or, could be tolerance, could be anger. So if I am upset with anything, I'm not going to immediately throw it out. I'm going to pause. I'm going to think. I'm not going to let out the anger like that. I'm not going to act instantly. So those kind of things which are practical in our life, which we are struggling. Think of one internal quality which you would like to focus on, and think of one quality which you want to avoid this month, which would help in your practice of devotion service. Or wasting time, could be unknowingly wasting time. Okay, WhatsApp, or could be Instagram, or could be Facebook, taking one page and turn around, 1 hour gone. And then we have no time, and studying, reading, I have no time to read. But unknowingly how much time we are wasting. So this is something also. Fasting from, not just from certain, fasting from phone also. Somebody told that in one lecture. Fasting from phone, fasting from social media. So like that, we need to see what are our challenges, and then we focus on one positive, one negative on this month, and see how we can work on this for the 30 days. And at least some aspects. Okay, some sankalpa we need to make. So the sankalpa has to be done on 16th of, you can do before also. anytime, but at least before 17th. The latest is 16th of May. You know, in front of the your deities or the pictures of Krishna, I'm trying to do this sankalpa. You know, it could be, I want to read this many pages in Bhagavatam, or this could be, whatever. As I said, I've mentioned everything. So you please go through that and then see what are the things you want to do. Okay, I'm going to join the Purushottam challenge and try to recite these verses. Could be whatever. So before I end, I like to ask also Priyatama Mataji, because she is going to do this, she and the team of devotees will be doing a children's, because we have now online children program courses we are doing. Last time we did it Ramayan, and it was really wonderful. Many children actively participated. For Purushottama month, we are thinking about this 15 chapter recitation. So it would be nice Priyatama Mataji shares. Then after that I will look into these questions, or if you have any comments. Yes, Priyatama Mataji, she's here.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful class. You are preparing us very nicely for the Purushottam month. So thank you so much. And yeah, Mataji, I think we had Ramayan series for kids where we got almost like 71 registration.
Wow.
And it was designed in a way, obviously, with the advice of Supriya Mataji and yourself, that there'll be two age groups. One is 4 to 6 and then 7 to 11. And because basic Ramayana story everybody knows, and kids need something additional on top of it. So for the younger ones, we had kept the theme as animal superheroes, and we covered a lot of animal based pastime. Obviously, one of them is Hanumanji, but the squirrel pastime and Jambavan, Bali, and all those things we covered. And the elder ones we covered the relationship lessons, whether it is Kekai Mantra, bad association, Ravan, Vibhishan, and those kind of things. Rama and Lakshman, sibling bond. And the response was very good, Mataji. And a good thing is, out of 71, there were a lot of new contacts who came. And on the final day, which we did in VHP, the parents came on the stage and they shared the realization. And they were very much happy because they said even we learn from these courses, and they were looking for such kind of courses, and they were already asking for the next course, whatever is there. So it was with all of your guidance and everybody's joint effort, it went well. And obviously the next, which we all are discussing at the moment, is to launch the Purushottam month series for the kids. So that is still, obviously we have to finalize further details and release it. But one thing, as you were mentioning, there will be a shloka challenge for all the kids. They can choose certain levels, but because what we have seen is kids learn shlokas very fast, and not just that, they can even understand the meanings and everything. So obviously along with that side, we'll have some more pastimes to cover, so that they can also experience the glories of Purushottama month that way. So yeah, we'll release all the details shortly, but please register all the kids. We are definitely going to cover some different and some unique pastimes, and spread the messages in all the families, friends. It's like an outreach program plus the congregation program, so all the kids can get benefited by this one. And obviously, if anybody would like to volunteer as well, please let us know. It will be nice to.
Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful, Priyatama Mataji. Thank you so much for sharing. It's amazing. See how much our children can just, they don't even have to travel to a distant place. Sitting at home, they are getting such wisdom, learning knowledge, values, cultures. This is quite amazing. So we really recommend all of you kindly, please, encourage your kids, and please register them. And also you can share this with other friends so that all the children can get benefit. And especially Purushottama month, just imagine unknowingly the children are also, reciting these shlokas from the 15th chapter, and also many other things they would be learning. So that means they are also getting so much blessings in this Purushottam month. And when you are teaching them, you can learn more fast. So that's how many parents have learned, isn't it, the shlokas?
Even we learn in the process, Mataji. If anybody would like to work on the material and facilitate,
Yes.
there's so much of learning we get even in the process of building the material and finalizing it, and so many things.
Exactly. Wonderful. So, yeah, please, we humbly request everyone that the details will be shared soon. So, yeah, thank you, Priyatama Mataji, and thank you, Supriya Mataji, and all the team of devotees. Wonderful service. And I can see here some questions which I would say. If anything else, please, what do you?
Mataji, you said, recite Yugalastakam.
Uh,
Gaurastakam, Mataji. Can we share the links to other people, all the devotees, Mataji?
Yes, yes. What we can do is that we will put together everything
Yes, ma'am.
like one this thing. So then what happens is like probably like we have maybe like a booklet with all this I mean recordings of these or the links of all the songs.
Sure, Mataji.
Something like that we can give the title name of the book that you mentioned. Yeah, Purushottam Mahatmya. It's yeah, Aditi Deva Bhava. Yes, serving the guests. I mean, serving devotees also in this month. Very auspicious. As a beginner, how many rounds should we must chant in Adhik month? Meena Mataji. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, see one round of japa, which is like 108 times, 108 beats. If you have beads, great. You can get the beads from, any of the devotees here. That would be very nice because we have still some more time left for Purushottam month, because the beads helps us to have a count and we don't have to worry about the count. You're focusing on the mantra, and if you could do two minimum, it would be nice. The reason I'm saying two, the reason being is, as a beginner, we may think one I can do, but one is by the time you kind of like figure out what you're chanting, the round's finished. So, probably we may not feel much. So that's why I thought two rounds, which is like, if we even chant very slowly also, 20 minutes, very slowly. But otherwise it should be okay. 15 minutes also we can finish a round. And it's not must you have to do together also. If you want to do one in the morning, one in the evening, that's great. I would recommend, if it is possible, two minimum. But you see how it goes, but loads of blessings. And we see that when we actually make an effort, Krishna gives us time. So thank you so much for that question. And that's the most powerful way of pleasing Krishna is chanting. It is top in the list, number one in the list, the chanting. So that would be very nice. And as I said, other praise. Okay, please can you share the list of the bhajans? Yeah, for the Purushottama month in the WhatsApp group. Yes, we will share. Even in the announcement group, we will share, and in the WhatsApp groups also we will share that. Can we offer a tea light instead of ghee lamp? Okay. Yes, I mean, if there is an opportunity, we can offer a ghee lamp. If it is not possible, some people even offer with what do you call with the oil lamps, sesame oil lamps and things like that. If not, yes, tea lights also is okay. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, if in case you have an opportunity, we can do that. Where can I find chapter 15 to read? Is it available online? Mataji, do you have a Bhagavad Gita as it is? This book?
Link. Whether there's a link.
May I know from which place, or yes, you have. So that is the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You can, I'm talking about the 15th.
We can share the weather-based link, Mataji. Right now, we're doing it.
Yeah, okay, yes. And this one is, even Bhagavatam, this is a powerful month. As I was saying about charity, there are many charities. We can either, offer Bhagavatam. If anyone in your family back home wants a Bhagavatam set, because this is a month, Bhagavatam is considered as very, very auspicious, because Bhagavatam is also non-different from Krishna. Each canto of Bhagavatam is each limb of Krishna. So if anyone in the back home, you want to send them Srimad Bhagavatam, you can sponsor that set. You can contact Ranjan Nimai Prabhu. He is a Sankirtan lead, or if any of your local Sankirtan leaders are there, you can reach out to them, or any devotee for that matter also. They would reach out to the right people and help you get sorted. And in all languages are also available. So that's not a problem, and you don't worry about how it reaches. everything will be taken care. So that's one thing. Yeah. So that is also, we can do Bhagavatam sponsorship. We don't have a Bhagavatam. This is a perfect month. We get the Bhagavatam so that you can read Brahma's praise. Online is there, but there is nothing like reading in the book. You feel so personal. You are touching the book, and just imagine the 15th chapter. You are all the times turning around, and sometimes you may feel like reading the purport. You want to go back to the first one. You can turn around and do. That's how we all read our exams, books, and everything, right? So it's very personal and very nice to read in the book. So if possible, you can get that Bhagavad Gita as it is book. If you don't have, please get that book. And 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is there. I'll just share this one thing, the leaflet which says this we will share soon. Share in the sense we will share in the WhatsApp group. Can you see here? This is a Purushottam month program which I was talking about. Can you see this poster here?
Yeah, we can see, Mataji.
Yeah. So this is a 75 minutes program at your home or online also we can do. Specifically, if we can arrange a home program, that will be nice also. And it is 16th May to 14th June. And what are we going to do? Special bhajan, as I said, one of the bhajans we are going to sing. Very, very beautiful bhajans. And then Harinam, we will do chanting. We will tell about the Purushottam Katha. Just by hearing, Krishna says, just by hearing one gets rid of so many sinful reactions of many past lives. And the recitation, we will be reciting the entire 15th chapter, the 20 verses. We will be reciting in the home programs, Damodar Puja. So then we will offer a lamp to Radha Krishna. Wow, what a power-packed program. And absolutely free. The only thing you have to invest is a little time, and rest all is taken care of. So this is one thing which I thought, I'll share with you. So this poster will be out soon. We are just waiting for some links, and then you can start booking your puja, and then also you can share with others. Yeah. So, and then the other one we will share soon about the Shloka Challenge, Purushottam Month Shloka Challenge of the 15th chapter of Purushottam Yoga. Please try to join. It's very nice. We are getting to remember Krishna's, it's such a wonderful meditation. So how much ever you can do, 20, if you can do all, you could memorize all, great. If not, whatever you can. So then that will be really nice. Yeah. So I'm stopping here. You have any questions, anything, or any comments or anything to add? Yeah, we will share the leaflet, Mataji, sure. Yes, we will.
Thank you, Mataji. That's very wonderful. There are so many conceptions about this month, Mataji. Talking to one of the priests recently, so there are people, they try to avoid going to temple during this time also. They use it as an excuse to not to go to the temple also. But we explain, how beautiful is this month and how auspicious is this month, and we are going to do a special program during this time. We are trying to promote to one of the devotee recently, Mataji.
Okay, very nice. That's why we say this month is not just for the pious activities or for the normal ritualistic ceremonies. This is for a devotional activity and spiritual activity. So that is why it is very special, and by doing that we are pleasing Krishna. And we saw Krishna himself, declaring that, to Pandavas, so these are all there in the scriptures. So it is not something like, without, there is, in fact, what is Srila Bhakti Thakur, he was following Purushottama month in a very, very fixed way. The 30 days, they call it as a Nirapeksha Vrata. Nirapeksha Vrata means the 30 days full focused, hearing, chanting, like reading, one-pointed focus and service to Radha Govinda. So this is what Srila Bhakti Vinod, our acharyas have done it, you see. So our acharyas have done it, scriptures are declaring it, and so it's wonderful that, and all the Vaishnavas are, so Guru, Sadhu, Sastra, everyone is recommending that. So why not take advantage and, get the blessings, and then also share the blessings with others. Yes.
Mataji, sorry, can you please tell me the tell us once again about the Sankalpa, Mataji. So once I write, whatever I wanted to do during this month.
Yeah, you can you write the sankalpa like what you want to do. Two things sankalpa we can do is, as I said, out of all the list of items, what are the things I want to try for this month. Maybe I want to increase my chanting to some rounds, and I want to keep say, 20 minutes for reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Like that, you need to, with the full list given, you make a sankalpa for yourself. Okay, these are the list of things which I want to do. And similarly, the what are the things and which includes the qualities also which I want to focus on, one quality which I want to focus on, and then the list of things which I want to avoid. Too much time, so I'm going to watch out the time in my social media, how much I'm spending. So okay, how much example I'm saying, so like that. So then okay, I'm going to avoid bad association and unnecessary whatever kind of things, and or I'm going to avoid grain food on Ekadasi, or I'm going to do this. So what are the things which I want to avoid? What are the things I want to do? So do's and don'ts. You make a sankalpa for yourself, and then you can in front of the Lord you can keep that paper, and then you can pray, my dear Lord, this is what I'm desiring to do, only by your blessings and mercy, and also prayers to all the previous acharyas and Srila Prabhupada for the successful completion of the sankalpa. Yeah, so I could see here Dolly Mataji has written, back in India they say don't start anything new. Why is that? That's why I said, because new in the sense like these are all pious activities. This is all for my own purpose, right? Like say for example a housewarming ceremony, a marriage ceremony, or whatever ceremony it is. It is all meant for me. It is all meant for me. So that's why this month it is we are not doing all those activities which is meant for pleasing me and my family, all those kind of rituals, but rather this month is only for devotional activity. How I can please the Lord in this month? I am not the center here. Krishna is the center here. Purushottama, Lord Purushottama is the center here. That's why this month is not recommended for rituals. Don't do this, don't do that. Why they are saying it is not meant for that. It is not for those material rituals, but rather it is for spiritual devotional activities. I hope it makes sense. Yeah, so this is what the scriptures say, that exactly. So improve myself spiritually, because you see all throughout in our life, if you see, mostly everything we do has a tinge of it is about me, my family, myself. I mean, it's not the Lord in the center. Even if we do something spiritual also, so called, it's there, me in the center there. But here the whole month we are not bothered about wedding ceremonies to do. I'm not running after all those things. Rather, this whole month meant for this, and it is not meant for that. So in that way I'm focusing and connecting more to Krishna. So yeah, as you said, improve my spiritually. Wonderful. Thank you for actually bringing that point. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, I think, isn't it? Yeah. When did this Purushottam month started, Mataji? Okay. So I missed the beginning 50 minutes. You have already mentioned it. Yeah, it's good question, Prabhu. Basically, May 17th only it is beginning. So we have not missed anything. That's why we are doing this in advance, so that we all can get benefited. It is May 17th. Today is just May 4th. We have still time. And it goes up to 14th of June. So that's the time period. In Damodarman, we usually take Lord Damodara in the basket. So for these programs, does the host arrange Radha Krishna photo and ghee lamps, or do we take along with us? I mean, if they already have a Radha Krishna, then no problem. We don't have to take. We can just go and do it. Otherwise, we can take Radha Krishna picture, and then we can go and You know, they can nicely decorate, we can take a nice cloth or anything so that we have a nice framed picture which we can keep, and then people can arrange flowers just like in Damodar month people offer flowers, fruits and things like that we can offer. So it's nice if we could take it, and they are anyway going to give a table so we can set up and then we can do. Yeah. So thank you so much. And any more things, any more questions? The following, next Monday also, of course, there will be a different topic, but we can, if you have any queries, questions, or even otherwise also, you can reach out to any of the devotees, that, we can try to help in whatever possible way. Yeah, and we will share all the songs, the prayers, recommended practices, everything shortly, in the WhatsApp groups. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining today, and thank you, Fani Prabhu, and thank you all the devotees.
Is it possible?
Sorry, Prabhu.
Darshan today.
I will try, Prabhu. I don't know, still today also. It's become late, so I'll just go and check, Prabhu. Yeah. So
Okay.
a very happy Purushottama month to everyone in advance, and we pray to the to Shri Radha Krishna and to Srila Prabhupada, previous acharyas, to bless us that we can have a very blissful Purushottama month, and we can offer our service in a wonderful mood of spirit of pleasing them. So that's our prayer. Yeah, thank you so much, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One moment, I'm coming back.